have a question. I'm going to pick on Tracy because I see him sitting in the audience and I know what he does. So can you talk a little bit about these kids in the schools? Because I know a lot of them end up in the public schools, and we have playgrounds. I shouldn't say we. The school has playgrounds at their schools. How does that interaction work today?
The school system has been somewhat progressive in that as they're designing facilities or building new buildings, they'll do a couple pieces of equipment that are more universal design for students with mobility issues or special needs. What we're lacking as a community, and it was touched on by her, is a universally designed playground that can meet the needs of all kids, not just kids with special needs, but general population kids, so they can interact and participate with one another. We have several across the state where there's one or two pieces of equipment at this playground or that playground, whether it's a school or a public park, but it's really hard to find that, and it was termed destination park, where the surface is created so that you don't have to carry the child, whether they're in a wheelchair or they're using a stroller of some type, where they have the correct surface to get to the entire playground instead of just manually taking them from one piece of equipment to another. So this is an exceptional project. We need it in our community, and it would be an awesome feather in our hat if that community happened to be Mandan to provide that opportunity for kids.
So my follow-up question then is, if you had to pick a spot, would a school be a place that you would put this, or would you say keep it away from a school? Because I'm just trying to think, you know, it's whether the tax dollars are the park district or the schools or a combination of both. Where's the best place to put this?
Yeah. I would see it as a city park. If you put it associate with a school, it's going to be that school population that primarily accesses it at lunchtime or whatever. If you put it with a city park, then it's a community program, a community opportunity for kids to participate in and enjoy. The key that I wanted to kind of emphasize is not to do it as a couple pieces of equipment. We have those kind of things around Bismarck-Mandan. It needs to be designed as a all-inclusive park, so that you can access the equipment and stay and enjoy it, not just access a piece of equipment and then you're done. So as you consider this, look at it as an all-inclusive, universally designed play package.
Thank you.
Other questions that I can
I think that's a good thought that you had too. The socializing is a big part of this whole thing too. The children being able to socialize together and with other children too.
Yeah.
And if you have one piece of equipment or whatever at one place, it's hard for
the interaction
50
to take
kids
place.
or whatever to be together and enjoy
Right.
the time. I agree with that.
Thanks,
Tracy.